Thank you very much. My name is Michael Babikian. I'm the founder and CEO of LegacyShield. The new landscape that we're all facing today is all about customer access and customer ownership. I faced that for the better part of 15 years while I was at Transamerica in various different roles as the Chief Marketing Officer, Product Officer, and then I left as the CEO of Transamerica Brokerage. And while I was there, what we started realizing is that, like a lot of other financial service organizations, a lot of our new competition was not necessarily the ones that we were sitting next to at industry meetings. They weren't the incumbents that had been around for some time. They were newer players that had access and ownership to the consumer. Through a lot of research, what we found is we wanted to create something that was going to be consumer-centric, that was going to engage that consumer to be able to deal with the new entrants into the marketplace. In a highly regulated industry, things happen at a particular pace. Planning, even, oftentimes is slower than the pace of change with consumers. And so I left 4 years ago to be able to create the system I wish I had access to, a consumer-centric platform that allowed me as an organization to be able to deliver something that was going to be my own across UI, UX, a potential code base so that I can ensure that I was getting reliability across security and all of that, and branding as well. There wasn't anything out there. Most of the entrants in the marketplace were all about direct-to-consumer or had some level of direct-to-consumer so that they were ultimately competing with me. What we built out, this is our baseline platform, is all about allowing a consumer to live in the digital age, to organize their digital existence and share it with the right people at the right time. Oftentimes, we deliver very important documents to consumers, and here's what a consumer ultimately hears. Keep this in a very safe location, but then make sure to share it with people when you're no longer able to. Life insurance policies and all sorts of assets that contribute to the $58 billion unclaimed property issue that we have today, just for one part of it. And so what this platform does allows a consumer to do that, organize it for themselves today, and then to be able to share it at the right time with all the right people. What sits on top of that engagement layer is a full consumer marketplace, a full shopping cart and marketplace of products and services that the organization can add in of their own or choose other products and services that we've sourced as well. How all of that works is that the consumer is in the middle as far as control is concerned. They determine who gets access to the right information at the right time. So they pick recipients, they pick the people that get to have access to that, and that occurs on two different vectors, time or events. Today or tomorrow, I want to share my tax returns from last year with my accountant this year for the next 2 weeks, or on events, disability, death, incapacity, things of that nature as well. And what really differentiates us, and I'll end here, is we allow organizations to get up to speed into the marketplace at the pace that consumers are moving. So with that, I'll pause and see if you have any questions. Yes?
Brief summary of your tech stack that you built?
I'm sorry? The brief summary of our tech stack. So we started out on a .NET platform that is changed over to a LAMP platform today. We, from an enterprise perspective, I can tell you one of the roles that I had at Transamerica, one of the multiple hats that I wore was head of our risk committee. And so that was really, really important for us. So from the beginning, we structured it for organizations, Fortune 500, 100 companies, to be able to deal with that and integrate there. We're one of the biggest differentiators. Thanks for asking. Thank you. Is there time for one more?
How many users do you
So question is, how many users do we have? We don't measure consumers because we're not a consumer-driven company. Most organizations either bring on advisors or enterprise-grade customers. We have about 20,000 advisors that have brought their consumers onto the platform, and we have multiple larger enterprises. We went out to market at the end of 2015, took most of 2015 to develop, and have been in market for the last 3 years or so. Thank you.